Students, in this class, let us proceed further. That is another section of our social science, that is sociology. The first chapter is Introduction to Sociology. It is a new concept to you. Yes, before going to the lesson, we have to understand what is sociology, what it deals, etc. See, man is an intellectual being. Which being? Intellectual being. We can think, we can speak, we can express our views and other news to others. We have memory power. Why? Because we have a strong mind. A strong mind in a strong body. Therefore, means human beings are intelligent. If you compare other living beings, human beings are separate from other living beings. Why? I told the reason. We have strong mind. We can express our views. We can talk with our neighbors, friends and our relatives. Thus, in prehistory, at the end of the prehistoric age, man started group life. He started group life. Why it is necessary? Group life is necessary. Why? To take protection from animals. While living in forests, we have afraid to wild animals. But the group life avoided that problem. The nomadic man settled in a particular place, lived in a group life to take rescue, protection from the wild animals, and other benefits also there from the group life. Therefore, man started a group life. Day by day, means after the development of science and technology, or prior to that, after the industrial revolution, there was a extraordinary development in the minds of people. They discovered different types of metals and prepared weapons, vessels, carts, vehicles, etc. All these necessitated group life. Yes, human beings always prefer social life. For example, you also, you prefer group life. In class, we make friendship with others. In home, we prefer group life. You can't live as alone. You want father, mother, brother, sister, grandma, grandfather, etc. Thus, it is an integral part of human beings. Social life is an integral part of our life. Yes. What is a social life? Social life means group life. Social life means group life, living in a group. How? Following varieties of cultures. Tamilians, they practice their own culture, they practice their own rituals. Kannadigas, they have their own. Kashmiris, they have their own rituals, customs, beliefs, etc. Thus, we practice number of human beings, practice number of customs, beliefs, then costumes, different types of food habits, etc. This is the result of group life. This is the result of group life. We can't imagine our life without group life. Without group life. We can't prefer a lonely life, solitary life. Why? It is bore. We can't express our expressions or views or our demands, wants. It is like a barren land. Therefore, we prefer group life. Then we can see on this earth, we can see different types of animals, birds, plants, totally flora and fauna, different types of individuals, different types of scholars, different types of beggars, so on and so forth. Yes, including us, including a layman, including human beings, other living beings are also there on this earth. Due to this group life, social life started, society formed, thus human society had evolved step by step. During the historic period, man started group life. It leads to what? Cooperation from others. Cooperation, peace. Which peace? It is not P-I-E-C-E, it is only P-E-A-C-E. Shanti. Cooperation, peaceful life. We prefer this both also. The root is group life. Because of this group life, we developed this quality and also this quality. Therefore, all of us wants, we are long for means want or demand social life. Thus, human society has evolved. Thus, human society evolved step by step or stage by stage. For example, during your birth time, you are not 8th standard student. You are only like a creature. Step by step, you completed 5 years LKG, UKG and then in 8th standard. That is development of step by step development. In the same way, society was also developed, improved, changed its nature. How? Through step by step. Therefore, society, it is not a one day's discovery. It took so many years. Now, human beings are social beings. There is an attachment between society and individuals. Why? Because man is a social animal, man is a rational animal, man is a intellectual animal, man is a political animal. So many types of animals are there inside us. Therefore, society is very important. Human beings are social beings. Society, social means society. Individual and society are the individual and society plus society are the two faces of a same coin. One side individual, another side society. We can't separate individual from society and society from individual. Both are very important. Now, the relation between then is unique. The relation between individual and society are unique, extraordinary. We can't imagine a society without individual. We can't imagine an individual without society. No society without individual, no individual without a society. The very sentence stresses the integrity of individual and society. Yes, students, today we shall stop our class. I will send pages of our textbook to write the notes of political science. Yes, we will meet tomorrow. Sai Ram.